Hello, I'm Megan Hill Washington, and I'm here in the KOHLER studios, where we built this beautiful set to show you some exciting new vanity and lighting collections. Before we dive in, just a reminder that we're coming to you live today on all social media channels. We want this to be an interactive experience, so go ahead and post your questions to the chat in whichever social channel you prefer. We'll be answering in the chat window as we go along, and then I'll take a few questions at the end. We've expanded our vanity portfolio with 3 new vanities we have with us today. To get us started, let's take a quick look at the inspiration that went into creating these beautiful new styles.
In 1929, KOHLER presented a beautiful bathroom collection for Metropolitan Museum of Art. Back then, bathroom was thought to be more of a necessity, not as part of a beautiful architecture element in your home. That's the first place you get to when you wake up. That's the last place you go to before you go to sleep.
We were looking to create designs that had a balance of modern and tradition.
Lauren has a very contemporary silhouette, but is coupled with the molding detail that you can see from the classic eras.
It's a design that will resonate with customers who like traditional design, but it'll also resonate with people who are a bit more contemporary in their aesthetic.
We did a lot of research, talking with influencers or everyday users, professionals.
It's really about understanding our users' needs during their daily styling routine. Once you open up the drawer, you can easily see the products you need. Very easy to switch between different containers and mix and match.
These designs are customizable. Finishes, tops, basins, storage accessories, configurations, sizes.
We want to make the whole experience of using our vanity a part of enjoyable ritual. It's really a piece that combines beauty and comfort together.
Being a part of the styling space team has been one of the most collaborative experiences I've had as an engineer.
It wasn't just 3 of us talking among ourselves to design this beautiful collection. We've also communicated with our global design team too.
This is a moment in my career that I've really had a privilege to work with artists.
We wanted to bring the design story, the philosophy of KOHLER design into the vanity.
Knowing that I get to help bring that vision to light, that's just a really fulfilling experience.
I just love hearing our designers talk about the thought and inspiration that goes into their designs. It just adds so much more depth and richness to the experience. You briefly saw the Lauren vanity in that video, and that's the one we're going to look at first. This model is our 60-inch vanity in our slate gray finish with a walnut front, and we have it paired with our brushed nickel hardware. The Lauren vanity combines traditional and contemporary styles to achieve a balanced aesthetic that works in a variety of environments. One of the Lauren's signature element is this classic border molding that spans all 3 drawers for a really timeless look. The Lauren is a wall-hung vanity that gives it a very modern appeal and can even make the room feel more spacious. It's great for adding shelves underneath for towels and slippers and any other items. One of the things to note about KOHLER vanities is that they are built to very high standards with dovetail joinery, slow close hinges, and furniture-grade cabinetry. And for our trade partners in the audience, you'll be happy to hear that our vanities are a stock item and available with a 14-day lead time. Plus, our vanities are shipped partially assembled for faster and easier installation. KOHLER recently partnered with Silestone to offer several new vanity top designs, and we paired the Lauren with a design called Eternal Marquina. And then we have our vertical undermount sinks in our dune color and the Margot widespread faucet in brushed nickel finish to complete the styling space. The Lauren vanity is also available in a white finish that creates a completely different look. And both options are available in 60 and 36-inch models. You can select from polished chrome, brushed nickel, brushed modern brass, and matte black hardware, which is sold separately. Above the loader and vanity are two examples of our new Vorley lighting collection. Lighting is like the jewelry of the room, and our lighting collections let you build out your entire space with KOHLER, ensuring perfectly matched finishes and complementary styling details. It's important to note that our vanity and lighting collections can be paired in nearly any combination, and the most important thing is choosing a combo that speaks to your own personal style and taste. And of course, these lighting collections can be used throughout the home, in the bedroom, dining rooms, hallways, living areas. There really is no limit. One of the things to think about as we go through these collections is where the light will be directed. Do you want it primarily focused downward, or do you want it to cast a more horizontal or omnidirectional way throughout the room? Shown in our gunmetal and polished nickel finishes, the Vorley collection takes its cues from Streamline Modern, which was made popular in the 1930s. But as you can see, we've given the style a thoroughly contemporary interpretation. The Vorley collection is characterized by domed metal shades and sleek, narrow supports. One of the most striking details of Vorley lights is that the metal shades on some models are designed to pivot, so you can personalize the light and direct it where you want it. It really puts you in control of the ambiance you want to create and lets you adapt the lighting to your room's layout. The Vorley collection includes single, 2 or 3 light sconces, a 4 or 8 light chandelier, and an 8 light linear chandelier, available in polished nickel, gunmetal, polished brass, and brushed modern brass finishes. Our sconces are also available in polished chrome. Next up, we have another vanity. We call this one Enevo, and it's shown here in our white finish with brushed modern brass hardware. With this slight nod to the mid-century modern style, coupled with formal modernism, the Enevo vanity takes many of its design cues from formal wear and fine jewelry. A hallmark of the Enevo vanity are these beautifully textured drawers, framed by a simple tapered molding, recalling the patterns found on casual blazers of the mid-century era. The Enevo is a wall-hung vanity, but you can also add these beautiful stylish thin legs in brushed modern brass for a slightly different aesthetic. We paired the Enevo vanity with another silestone top. This one is called Eternal Serena. The tall components, faucets, and hardware are both in our brushed modern brass finish. Each of the elements work together beautifully to create a very sleek, luxurious look. The sinks are shagreen Caroline in oyster pearl, which has a rich, soft pebble texture that goes so nicely with the textures of the vanity and faucets. The Enevo vanity is also available in 2 sizes and 2 colorways. You can choose from a 60-inch model that's intended for a dual sink configuration or a 36-inch version for a single sink, and it's available in either gloss black or white. The hardware, which is sold separately, is available in your choice of polished chrome, brushed nickel, brushed modern brass, and matte black. Above the Enevo vanity are 2 examples of our new Arundella lighting collection, which was inspired by the work of the 1960s designer Vitosi. The Arundella collection is characterized by these dramatic briolette cut glass rondelles. They give the collection a sense of timeless elegance and glamour. You can get a sense of it here, but the craftsmanship that went into these and the effect from the light is something you just need to see in person to really fully appreciate. The dazzling glass rondelles create a powerful dimensional quality and give off a delicate glow. Here we have the 10 light chandelier in brushed modern brass and the 2 light sconces in polished nickel. So you can see how the light plays off the finishes to create different effects. The Arundella collection is available in a single, 2, 3, or 4 light sconce, a 3 lights flush mount, or semi-flush mount. and 6, 8, or 10 light chandeliers. All lighting is available in brushed modern brass and polished nickel, and the sconces and flush mount designs are also available in brushed nickel and polished chrome. And like the Vorley lighting, the collection can be used throughout the home. Next up, our third and final vanity, the new Harkin collection. Here in our slate gray finish with matte black and walnut hardware. We describe this as a minimal traditional style. So you'll notice it has these gently flared and tapered legs that were molded and modeled from a 19th century linen press. It features a wainscoting influenced drawer system, and then there's this cornice molding up top that's really reminiscent of American Federal style bookcase. The elongated industrial style hardware adds a modern touch. And up top, we brought in these classic iron plane wading pool sinks in our beautiful lavender gray enamel. To complete the look, we have the Artifacts faucet in oiled rub bronze and a custom vanity top. Harkin vanities are available in either a 60-inch model for 2 sinks or a 36-inch single sink model, and you can select between the slate gray or white finish. And for the hardware, we offer your choice of polished chrome, brushed nickel, brushed modern brass, and matte black hardware, all featuring this beautiful walnut insert. Above the Harkin vanity, we have our Perrone collection, represented by 2 one-light pendants and a one-light sconce in our gunmetal and polished brass finishes. The Perrone collection was inspired by the Bauhaus movement of the 1930s and 40s, which was very focused on the ideas of symmetry and scale. Notice the proportion of the shade and its dramatic taper, and then the decorative ball detail at the top or bottom of the shade, giving the light that little pop of personality. And the way the trim tapers to a point under the sconce, giving it balance and sophistication. Each light is topped with custom hand-woven shades, trimmed in metal. One of the great things about the Perrone collection is its versatility. You can instantly see how it would work in a sleek, modern environment, but we've also seen it used in more of a rustic design with equal success. The versatility of the collection owes a lot to the range of finishes available, which include polished chrome, polished nickel, gunmetal, brushed modern brass, and polished brass. The collection is available in single and 2 light sconces, a single light pendant, a 2 light flush mount, and 4 and 8 light chandeliers that are available in all but the polished chrome finish. All right, here's our final product of the day. It's our Hawksby lighting collection, represented here by a 3 light chandelier with a black metal shade and brushed modern brass trim. And a 1 light sconce with a white metal shade and polished chrome trim. This collection was inspired by vintage industrial lighting, but we gave it a modern interpretation and adapted it for a more sophisticated home setting. I mentioned earlier the importance of how the light is directed when shopping for lighting, and the Hawksby is a great example of that. It uses opaque metal shades, so the light is always directed down, which can be used to create some very dramatic effects. Some of the details to note are the elegant gooseneck shape of the sconce arms and the trim detail at the connections between the arm and shade. But the real star of the show here are the finishes. The finishes create so many different possible looks that you can pair the Hawksby collection with just about any type of design. In addition to the 2 colorways shown here, the Hawksby collection is available with a white metal shade and brushed modern brass trim and an all chrome design, which has a very striking presence. This is the largest collection of the day, and it includes 1, 2, 3, and a 4 light sconces, a 3 light pendant, 3 light chandelier, 3 light linear chandelier, and a 3 light semi-flush mount. There's also a second sconce in 1 to 3 light versions that feature a ribbed glass shade. Okay, there you have it. 3 new vanity collections and 4 new lighting collections to broaden our product offering and make specifying an entire room with KOHLER easier than ever. Up next, we're going to take a few questions, or 1 or 2 from the audience. But first, here's a quick look at some of our other lighting collections. Can you believe the variety of styles and finishes that we have to offer? Amazing. So it looks like my producer has a few questions coming in from the chat. What's our first question?
The first question is, where can I buy these products?
The question is, where can I buy these products? You can buy all of our vanities and lighting collections at your local KOHLER distributor, at any KOHLER signature store or KOHLER Experience Center, online at kohler.com, and through KOHLER authorized online retailers.
We have another question. Do these finishes match my faucets and my other KOHLER products?
So the question is, do these finishes match my faucets and other KOHLER products? Yes, that's the beauty. The finishes in our lighting collections were developed to match your other KOHLER finishes so that you can create a fully coordinated and seamless design throughout your home. Our vanity collections were designed to complement other KOHLER colors and finishes. Another question?
We do. Are these lighting collections only for the kitchen and bathroom?
The question is, are these lighting collections only for the kitchen and bathroom? Not at all. Our lighting collections were designed for your entire home. In fact, incorporating our lighting throughout your home can help create a consistent look that ties the rooms together. You could even use different finishes of the same collection to complement rooms from different aesthetics. Have another one?
Yes. What kinds of storage and accessory options are available for the vanities?
The question is, what kind of storage and accessory options are available for the vanities? That's the beauty of KOHLER vanities. They're designed to be customized to your routine, your own personal routine. Your options include adjustable shelves with built-in electrical outlets, in-drawer electrical outlets, built-to-fit trays, and a plethora more. You can explore the full range of storage solutions at kohler.com. Thanks for all of your questions. You can learn more about our new lighting and vanity collections and all of our kitchen and bath products at kohler.com or by visiting your local KOHLER signature store or KOHLER Experience Center. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Bye.